All right.
All right, there you go. There you go. So, hey, welcome to the new Spinning the Block Media podcast with your host, DJ Designs, and I'm Derek Demule. You know what I'm talking about? So, we have a lot to unpack today, man. These internet streets been crazy lately. The world been crazy lately. And we're about to take a deep dive into what's been going on in these internet streets. We're going to start with Jay Z. You know, he was included in the new lawsuit with Diddy that
Oh yeah.
the attorney Tony Busby from Houston had brought against Diddy. So we're gonna cover that in depth. Um, we're gonna cover the four-way love entanglement between Remy Ma, Papoose,
Clarissa
Easy the
Shield.
Block Captain, and yeah, Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? We'll take a look at the United Healthcare CEO's alleged killer, and of course, we got some Diddy updates and much more. So, I mean, if y'all ready, let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, as I just spoke on, you know what I'm saying? Jay Z has been included in the amended update on the Diddy lawsuit. So, DJ Designs, what you think about it? Is it a money grab or what?
Man, this is worse than a money grab. It's like a whole smear campaign. They leaning into a lot of what these people have been saying on the internet. Everybody's been on this Illuminati stuff. It's just like they smear this campaign and they trying to solidify it. Now they're trying to solidify rumors. And I mean, they're doing the same thing to P. Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they doing the same thing to Diddy, but the difference between Diddy and Jay Z is people are speaking out when it comes to Jay Z because Diddy had burned a lot of bridges. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into that a little bit deeper as we progress into this story. But Jay Z clapped back. Jay Z basically said, you know, I'm not going for it. His lawyer came out, as y'all can see, to the right of my screen, which is probably to the left of yours. I'm not sure, but they can't release the letter saying that they received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from Tony Busby, and they had already calculated that these allegations was going to take place. Most likely, it was calculated because of all the stuff Jaguar Wright had been saying. You know what I'm saying? So they already felt like one of these lawyers was going to try to include Jay Z in this, and they just wasn't going for it. Jay Z said, "Hey, I'm not giving you one red penny." Told the man he wore cheap suits, called him an ambulance chaser, told him I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not just a civil complaint, which means it's just a money grab. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, yeah, but a lot of people trying to poke holes into what Jay Z's saying with that criminal complaint. They're like he know that it's past the statute of limitations, so he kind of
Nah,
knows
it's
that that's.
still they still have 4 years to file a criminal complaint in the city of New York.
I
So
thought it
it's
was
not
after 20
nah,
years or something.
it's not up yet. I looked at something the other day and they said I was looking at something the other day and it said that they still have 4 years on the books that can be filed. But it's already holes in her story, though. I mean, even her dad came out and said he has no recollection of that.
Yeah, oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So you would think
yeah.
it was something, you know, as a dad, you're gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, a 5 hour journey. Come on, man. And then you're not telling me what's going on, or you told me Jay Z and Diddy just raped you. Going straight to the
Yeah,
cops, man.
it
They,
just
they,
didn't
didn't-
seem right. She
they
said
didn't think
she ran out of the room with her dress covering her like a towel. It was still people there in the party. So you mean to tell me nobody stopped you and asked
nobody.
you know, hey, what happened? What's going on? Are you okay? Anything like that? You know what I'm saying?
You sitting there waiting at the corner store for what 5 hours? It's like, come on, man. And the rest of these claims are pretty much bogus. What opened it up for Diddy was that Cass video. But all these rape allegations, I mean, they're kind of doing the same thing to Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was
Yeah.
like 40 years ago. Now they're doing the same thing to Jay Z and them. It's like, it's kind of getting out of hand, and we're seeing what's really going down. Because I mean, did Vince McMahon, like 50 Cent, or somebody pointed out, he go to jail, and we know what he doing. He pooping on girls' heads and stuff, holding them against their wheels. It's like, come on, man, we know what's going on with them, but with
Yeah,
Jay Z,
nah,
it's
exactly.
all speculation. Like, come on.
That's what I
I'm,
was saying. Though I was saying, I think if Diddy would have just came out and owned that to begin with, all these other lawsuits wouldn't be happening. But he was adamantly denying that he didn't do that to Cassie, and then they dropped that video. His credibility was shot. You know what I'm saying?
oh
But
yeah.
let's get into this introductory news clip, man. That kind of breaks down what's going on with Jay-Z so far.
A civil lawsuit has been filed against Jay-Z alleging that he a 13-year-old girl back in 2000. That lawsuit alleges the rapper, whose real name is Sean Carter, the girl after the Video Music Awards alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The victim says she was invited to an after party after being spotted by a limo driver and was assaulted by both rappers. Jay-Z calling this a blackmail attempt. He released a statement on social media responding to the lawsuit and Texas attorney behind this legal action, saying in part, "These allegations are so heinous in nature. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I look forward to showing you just how different I am."
Yeah, I like that right there. That's gonna be a T-shirt. I look forward to showing you just how different I am.
Nah,
I
for
love that from the
real.
beginning. I love that from the beginning. A lot of these people, I'm gonna call you out, Knight, Jizzle, AJ Owens, y'all was talking real greasy before the facts even got out. But go ahead, go ahead, D Parks.
Nah, Jay-Z was saying that, we don't play these type of games in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah.
Facts.
So he said something about honor. I can't really articulate just what he said verbatim offhand, but yeah, basically he was saying that yeah, we don't play these type of games, and they going after him, man. You know what I'm saying? They already filed lawsuits against Tony Busby, so they trying to take him down like he trying to take everybody else down.
Oh yeah, and Tony
And
Busby
if
be gone.
I do want to say this because he the same lawyer that filed all
Deshaun
these had
Jackson.
women. Yeah, Deshaun Watson had all these lawsuits. These women with these lawsuits against Deshaun Watson. So I mean, if Jay Z and them do end up taking him down, I think Deshaun Watson got a good case right here. You
Man,
know what I'm saying?
they say he over here putting frivolous cases on Yellow Beezy. He got frivolous cases on a bunch of these. He was the one bringing suit against Travis Scott when all those people that were suing Travis Scott after that event.
Yeah, after
It's
the
just like
Astroworld event.
yeah. So that dude Busby, he really been bringing some bull to it. But obviously Texas is condoning it because they said the Texas mayor just put him on a big old lawsuit case. That's a very monumental lawsuit case going on right now. So it's just like these people know they're doing frivolous stuff, but they still dragging your name through the mud. That's what I don't like.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
agree.
I always thought, I'm not saying that Deshaun Watson was totally innocent of all these, but I think like a lot of those women had just been coached and coerced to say those things. Not saying that he didn't do it to one or two of them. I mean, it could have happened, but I just think, like, I don't think all this he did all that to all those women.
And that's why I agree, man. It's just like if you did the crime, do the time. But I mean, come on now, bring out the facts. Old girl said she even said in her statement on NBC, if you have that clip or something like that, she was just saying how she might be misremembering stuff or something she was saying. I'm just like, huh? Y'all sat down and the dude's supposed to have vetted this, and now you saying you might be misremembering. It's a white woman with what she said she had anxiety or something. She got Asperger's.
Nah, it was autism.
So she autistic. It's like, man, what's going on? It's a whole lot going on with that.
Yeah, nah, for real. I mean, I don't know. The story to me is just not. It's not believable. There's too many inconsistencies in the story. You know what I'm saying? I
Oh
mean, if
yeah.
something did happen to her, I would hate to negate the fact that it did, but just something don't sound right in the story, man. I don't know. But let's check out what the Breakfast Club had to say.
You had asked me, did Tony Busby respond to Jay-Z?
Yes.
And he did. So he responded two ways. So he posted on Instagram. He posted a photo of himself This is a photo of Attorney Busby when he was a platoon commander.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Jay-Z had referenced that in the response that we read, basically saying, like, you're supposed to be this noble man, but what are you doing? You shaking down people for money? It's all a money grab. But he also responded with a statement that he posted online, and he said that Jay-Z had allegedly denied being the one that sued Tony Busby and his firm before, that he filed the case in a way that, like, it can't be picked up. The word is here, but I'm not going to try to read it. He also says that Jay-Z failed to mention that his law firm sent them a demand letter, and in that demand letter they never asked for a penny. They just asked for mediation. Now, I will say I did reach out to Attorney Busby's office to clarify what would the mediation be about, because normally when you mediate you want to come to an agreement. The agreement is normally money.
Who are you playing with?
Right?
What you mean?
They're not coming for Beyonce tickets.
Exactly. We want a record deal with Rock Nation. We talking
I can
about.
assure you that.
And then also, I thought what this one was important was that Busby said, because he's alleging that Jay-Z's team and Jay-Z had private investigators and a bunch of people reaching out to former employees of the firm, their families, including the plaintiff's family and Busby's family, different people around them, basically to like show his power and scare them, allegedly, right? And he's saying because of this, Jane Doe said, you know what, name him in the lawsuit. And that's why they went back and amended the suit. Because again, this suit is not a new suit. They just updated and put Jay-Z's name in. And Busby is saying, I did that not because he want to shake you down, but because you tried to scare my client. So she wants to come out swinging too. She's not backing down. You had asked me, did Tony? Yeah, we don't know what is true here and what's not. We just are watching it play out like everybody else. But I think, like I said, for me, I was going to ask y'all what your predictions is. For me, if Jay-Z is successful at what he's doing right now, it's going to set a principle for a lot of these type of cases, because you walk away with nothing. Now you
But that happens all the time, though. I mean, people don't realize that, because what you hear is this, right? You hear the initial accusation,
Quote, unquote,
but
attack,
you don't ever see when the case gets dropped.
Lizzo,
You know what I mean?
Lizzo didn't case just get dropped. Nobody said anything about that.
You don't see when the case actually gets dismissed, because I'm telling you, all of this stuff is a grift. It's complete foolishness. They do this all the time. They'll have the lawyer reach out to your team, and they'll tell your team, we're going to do a press conference. We're going to have interviews. You know, if you don't settle with us. And then
see it all the time.
And if you most people settle. You'll be surprised how many people do settle.
Yeah, just so they don't have to go through all of
They don't want the bad press, because they know the court of public opinion makes everybody guilty, so it makes a lot of folks settle. And Hov said, "Kiss my ass, I'm not settling," and I don't blame him.
Yeah, we don't know what is true here and what's not. We just are watching it play out like everybody else. But I think, like I said, for me.
All right, so that was the clip. What you think about what they were saying?
I mean, I feel like, they spitting straight facts, though. I mean, it was pretty much a money grab. You know what I'm saying? What you think about it?
He's saying they sent the letter just to have a sit down, but when you send a letter like that, a mediation letter, that means you're trying to come to some kind of term, some kind of agreement. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, it's a monetary settlement. So you just didn't want to sit down with this man to get his side of the story. You wanted to sit down with him to reach some kind of monetary agreement.
Exactly. And so the sly language that Tony Busby is using, like, oh no, it was just for mediation. It's just like, you just sound like a snake. And it's like, you just coming for this dude money while ruining his reputation. What's the bigger agenda? We already kind of figured what's going on with Puffy, with that Diageo, Puffy winning in court, getting billions and stuff off of that racial discrimination suit. But with Jay, it's like, why they trying to knock him off his throne? They don't want us to have no black idols or leaders or nobody black in power like that. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, not for real. They it seems like they go after everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that speaks out, and that's another thing we're gonna get into later in the podcast when Pup did speak out about Diageo, and 50 actually had something to say on that too. But that's later down the line. But Stephen A. also came to the defense of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what Stephen A. had to say, because Stephen A. was chopping game.
Everybody in the chat, drop some ones. Holla at us.
Met him on a few occasions.
What's up, Ahmad? What's up, Robert? What up, boy?
I don't know whatever truth or falsehood is associated with his name. I haven't cast any guilt or innocence upon Sean Diddy.
Hit that like button, y'all.
Ryan Smith, legal analyst on
Drop the lights. Let us know you watching. What y'all feel about this situation?
Ellie Honig, a CNN analyst on another occasion.
See about this light over here.
Analyzing the case against Sean Diddy. The reason why I broached that was because his homes were raided in both Los Angeles and Miami by Homeland Security. News had been percolating, and it was clearly evident that an indictment would be forthcoming, and that clearly they were going to go after Sean Diddy Combs. That is the United States government. Mr. Busby is not that. Here's what I will say, I'm broaching this story right now because we're talking about a friend of mine who is Jay-Z, somebody that I've known now for 25 years. And I'm going to state for the record, not calling anybody any names, not challenging Mr. Busby or the accuser, whomever. I'm telling you, I've known this man for 25 years. And I'm saying for me, Stephen A. Smith, there is no way in hell I believe this about him. I can't believe for 1 second that he would ever be associated with an allegation like this. And I felt it was important to bring that up because you got people out there. Stephen A., you had something to say about Diddy. Why aren't you going to have something to say about Jay-Z? Well, I don't know Diddy. I don't know Diddy. I don't know Sean Diddy Combs. I've met him on a few occasions. I've spoken to him on a few occasions. I don't know.
My bad, Stephen. I was into it. I watched it a couple of times, but Stephen A. was going in. If y'all want to check it out, you know what I'm saying, go to the Stephen A. Smith Show on YouTube. It's like a 12-minute clip. You can check it out. Stephen A. was going in. Stephen A. is not going for it. He said he don't believe it. He's been knowing Jay-Z for 25 years, and that's just not his character. You know what I'm saying?
And that's real. I mean, a lot of people are coming to Jigga defense. I mean, a lot of people, even his enemies like Dame Dash or his adversary, they're not even going against, like, they're not saying like, nah, like how people saying about Diddy, like, nah, that was a wild boy. Now with Jigga, it's like, I mean, wait till the facts hit the fan. I'm not gonna put it against him. I'm not gonna say it is him. That's how a lot of people should be handling all these cases anyways. It's like a lot of people on my Facebook is already condemning the man. It's like, oh, y'all put y'all rappers on the pedestal, they pedophiles, and just like, bro, like, I wish I could have got some screenshots up of what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Next time you would. But it's like everybody's condemning this man. He ain't had his day in court, and then he come back out. Oh, girl got inconsistencies with her stuff. It's like, what are we talking about? And Stephen A. and a lot of people didn't put their neck out for Diddy, but a lot of people are putting their neck out for Sean and saying like, bruh, that ain't what I seen from the man.
Nah, yeah, and that's what Jay-Z and his lawyer said. He said that they thought this case was gonna be tried in the perception of public opinion. You know what I'm saying? They thought they was gonna get persecuted by the perception of public opinion, but
It happened for a
it
day.
backfired on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happened for a day. Public opinion was killing them boys for about a day. Like, and then they come back out. This girl do a shaky interview. And we hearing
And
all these.
she ruined her credibility with that, especially her dad coming out and saying that he had no recollection of it. You know what I'm saying? Slim
Yeah,
Thug
exactly.
went in too. Let's see what Slim Thug had
What
to
up
say.
with Jay-Z? Jay-Z is not guilty. I don't believe it, but yeah, we'll continue to see motherfuckers try to take down black billionaires, and everybody gonna cheer them on out for allegations and with no criminal cases or none of that. So we'll see. Yeah.
So I mean, as far as that go, Slim Thug, right? You know what I'm saying? They all try to take down black billionaires. They successful so far. I think with Diddy, like I said, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it later. But that lawsuit that Diddy had with Diageo didn't make it any better. $1 billion company,
Not bad.
you know what I'm saying? They got lobbyists and lawmakers and everybody behind them. So yeah, it didn't make
Yeah,
it no better. But Roger Goodell is saying that this doesn't change anything between Rock Nation and the NFL. So let's get into that little clip, and then we'll move on from Jay-Z to Remy Ma, Papoose, Clarissa Shields, and Easy the Block.
We're aware of the civil allegations, and Jay-Z's really strong response to that. And we know that obviously the litigation's happening now. So, but from our standpoint, our relationship's not changing with them, including our preparations for the next Super Bowl.
And that's that. You know what I'm saying? So,
And y'all see the way the NFL stood behind this black man until the facts on the put it like this. Y'all see the way that the NFL stood behind this black billionaire, prominent, privileged man before the facts was on the table. because they know his character. That's the way the black community should have been standing against him because the facts wasn't on the table. So it's just like, let's just see what's going on. Instead of bringing him down, saying, yeah, y'all know who did it. Everybody got Jaguar right energy right now. We need to just be having some common sense energy right now. That's all I'm got. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. But let's move on to Remy Ma, Papoose. So Remy Ma exposed text messages between Clarissa Shields and Papoose on Instagram this week. And I want to get your take on the situation as we scroll through some of the back and forth. You know, the messages that was posted online.
Remy.
Yeah.
Remy over there hurt from what Pap doing. Well, she been doing that for some. I mean, come on, man. I didn't believe it at first because Pap kept quiet. Pap was on the low with it. I'm like, nah, that ain't true because Pap would have exploded because he been holding Shorty down for a minute. So I kind of let that go as, you know what I'm saying, as rumors, innuendo. Like, nah, that can't be it. So next thing you know, you come find out, Remy over here, dude fall asleep on the phone with Clarissa. Remy exposing him. It's like, okay. Come on, bruh. You mad after you didn't did what you didn't did? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, for real. And that's what I thought. I thought personally that Remy should have kept it G like Pap did. You know what I'm saying? When that stuff came out about her and Easy the Black Captain, Pap ain't say nothing.
No, I didn't believe it. I didn't even believe it. I'm like, boo.
He even went on Funk Flex with her and did a freestyle after that.
That's exactly why I didn't believe it. Pap kept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you slipped up? Hey, look, you my wife? Come on, let's see what's going on. That's why I'm thinking, like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, he kept it moving, and Easy the Black Captain couldn't wait for this to come out. You know what I'm saying? So, he jumped online right after that. So let's get into his little clip.
I can't lie to y'all that I lied to y'all. So I used to always say it was bull. Like now, that's all I was waiting for is for the nigga to say my name. So I said, okay, cool, so I can tell the real story. You dig what I'm saying? Like, so all right, so newsflash. The nigga knew a few months before our battle hit me and holler. The nigga knew already. I know he up there trying to play victim and all of that, but the nigga been knew. He knew 2 years ago. I ain't gonna lie. Give me don't let the nigga cap y'all niggas up. The nigga been knew. He been knew. And I'm gonna tell y'all how he knew. How he knew is the nigga, the nigga that y'all think that's so thorough, he put a recording device in Remy's car. So how he knew is he was bugging her car.
So what you think about this pillow talking ass nigga, man?
This nigga here, so now he's saying Pap was so much in his feelings that he put a tracking device on Shorty cars. Like, nah, bro, them cars come with that these days, especially the new stuff. They link to phones, they Bluetooth up. He probably know what Shorty at, but he ain't I can't see Pap doing that. I don't see it. Not the way he kept quiet, bro. Dude is feeling. I can't, bro. Come on, bro.
I think Pap too still for that, but in his defense, I think he deserved to get his lick back, though. You know what I'm saying? And Remy should have kept it G. Remy should have kept it G.
Hey, Pap, remind me of my nigga. Hey, dog, he just always too cool, and then he actually doing shit on slide. It's like, yeah, Pap is like he doing some shit on slide. Just because he ain't addressing it, don't mean it ain't getting addressed. And I fuck with that.
So, let's listen to part 2 of what Easy the Black Captain said too, because he said he told Pap he wanted that one-on-one fade, and Pap keep turning him down.
It's like it's at the end of the day is the nigga make it seem like he walked up to me, boom, boom, bang, bang, knocked me the fuck. I beat the nigga up. He started going outside like, yeah, who else wants something? After the situation, right? After the situation, we caused the nigga say, yo, meet us at any situation. I will rumble you. I didn't ask this nigga to rumble 3-4 times, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that he denies them all the time. We can rumble right now.
Bruh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can rumble right now. At the end of the day, I didn't think that it was nothing crazy because technically, nigga, she really wasn't cheating on me. For real. Like, y'all wasn't with each other.
Come on, G, they married. Dude, what he talking about? He wanna tussle with Pap over Pap wife? Dude, what are we living in 2025? Like, it's crazy right now, bruh.
Yeah, that's crazy. At the same time, man, I gotta play devil's advocate though, because Clarissa Shields was messing with a married man. You know what I'm saying? And even though she did what she did, I don't think it should. Shields still shouldn't have been messing with Pap though. Knowing that he married, they still living in the same household. It wasn't like they was separated. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
look,
the same goes for Easy the Black Captain. Both of them violated though. Both of them
Carissa,
violated.
Carissa, like, look, you already in bad faith with this dude. This dude Carissa just got out of a long term relationship with her dude Tony G. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
they both probably bonding over this bullshit they got going on. Because Clarissa was engaged to dude, broke up, got back engaged. Next thing you know, I see she pop out with Pap. So it's like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying?
So what did you think about the little freestyle that she did a couple of months back? Now, looking at it now, I'm thinking that was
Well,
aimed at Remy.
Well, me being a major fan of Carissa, she always do those freestyles. Like she be doing something. She really thinks she like a rapper or something. So I don't even think that was towards Remy like that. I think it was just like letting people know, like, I'm that B, I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? Because she do a lot of those. She put her belts on her cars, on her whips, and she braggadocious. She can't hit that flow down right, but she be talking some shit though. So I ain't see too much. I ain't see too much about Remy on it. People always gonna make it more than what it is. But I mean, she was talking to Remy. She slid on it. So Remy do need to come on back though.
Oh no, let's watch this freestyle right quick. I do think
Yeah,
she was
throw that
talking
up
about Ruby though.
Okay. What's up?
Some people say I'm
Nah,
a
she was
killer.
with Tony.
Jab to the mouth, then the shot to the liver.
Ooh.
Her
Yeah.
man wanna take me to dinner. I call him, what's her name? I don't even remember.
Who?
Yeah.
I know you nervous, baby. But now you
Yeah,
know
talking about
boss
that.
bitch. She's the worker, baby.
Brokey.
And I deserve it, baby. Cause ain't nobody give me shit, I had to earn it, baby.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
don't like me cause I spend money. Now I'm in the real estate, I've been crib hunting.
Flip.
Running out
I'm
and they
fucking
been
with her.
running. Hoes saying they would go but never did nothing.
Nothing.
In the week
Nothing.
stunting.
Skirt.
In the Bentley Spurs like I'm Tim Duncan. Always been ahead, but the
Yeah.
bust head. Louis Vuitton red bottoms, yes, I love red.
Hey.
I'm so paid. I refuse to be broke when I reach your age.
Ah.
I don't turn down no fade. I put my foot up in
See what
your
I'm
ass.
saying? What
on
she
both
said right
legs.
there?
I need some new haters. I don't see y'all.
Where y'all at?
I know you like to hate a bitch.
What?
Braveheart, yeah, I ain't afraid of shit.
Nothing.
I never hesitate to take a risk.
Never.
5 fingers, close your hand, make a fist. 5 weeds, make them pay, make them miss.
Ooh.
Flatline, I ain't come to play with sis.
Nothing.
Hoes know I got it locked, Jada kiss.
Ooh.
I guess he wanna make me wifey or something.
Hey.
Tryna lock me down, gonna indict me or something.
Okay.
Now she on the ground talking spicy for nothing. His girlfriend mad, guess she wanna fight me or something. I guess
She
she wanna
was
fight
on the
me or
ground
something.
talking spicy.
Tryna lock me down, gonna indict me or something.
No.
Now she on the ground talking spicy for nothing. His girlfriend mad, guess she wanna fight me or something.
Clown.
Some people say I'm a killer.
You are.
Jab to the mouth, then a shot to the liver.
Ooh.
Her man wanna take me to dinner.
Of course.
I call him, what's the name? I don't even remember.
Who is that?
I know you nervous,
Hey.
but now
Alright. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna double tap it like that. But then Remy came with the bullshit. She say
Ah, man.
Pap like to get his ass played with.
It's like black women always want to make a nigga gay after stuff happen
Yeah,
like
for
that.
real, man. You know, she had to go there. That's a
What,
vintage
go ahead and read.
scorn black woman right there.
Go
Huh?
ahead and read what she said.
Man, I can't even see it from here. Dog. Let me see.
I can't either. That's why I'm like, it said, one more thing. Since you want to put out lies in the media, can I let them know how you like your butt played with while your legs behind your head? Hashtag
Yeah,
playtime over.
yeah,
Come
for
on,
real.
girl. Hey, so why you with him then? Stop playing. And why you butthurt about it then?
She. That's what I'm saying. You say you wasn't even fucking with the nigga like that. Why you butthurt about it?
Why you butthurt about it? I'm talking about butthurt. And then it's like, for real, like, let's be for real, man. Well, you wouldn't even be with nobody like that. You too hard of a chick. And you know Pap hold it down like that. Come on now. It's just she's smearing his name the way Bugs be smearing Jigga and Diddy name.
Yeah, she been going in. She been going in worse than Pap and Clarissa. I mean, she just been with the shits.
She hurt.
But we'll see what come of that next week. You know what I'm saying? See if
they gonna be back. Pap gonna get his wife back. Did wrong. They did wrong.
Nah, I think that black love over with, buddy.
They gonna be back. They gonna be back. Watch.
So let's get into this Luigi Maggioni dude who was accused of killing the United Healthcare CEO. It's crazy how some people actually taking this dude's side, man. So, I mean,
that's what I want to say. Like, I'm not understanding how you see a murder happen on film in downtown. Matter of fact, guns are illegal in New York, like for the most part. So
yeah, it's not like Texas. It's not open carry. You have to have a license. You have to be like a licensed security guard or a licensed police officer or something like that to have one on.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, so what's really going on? Like, it's like.
But the dude had a ghost gun.
Yeah, so he made it 3D. He made it from the printer.
Yeah.
So yeah, they say he's a valedictorian, so he's a smart guy, valedictorian, and he's one of these narcissists, people that believe everything should be given to him. Because obviously, if the healthcare company obviously screwed you over, you go back and kill somebody. It's like, dude, you seem like one of those narcissists, and it seemed like, I don't know, people are saying they on his side because he's handsome, but I'm looking at dude and it's like, dude, you look like a regular dude from Hitchcock, Texas or something. Like, stop playing.
Yeah, so let's get into this news clip and see what some of these people had to say. I'm just looking at it like, man, people is, I don't know, man, this world we living in, it's kind of crazy these days.
Breaking news, the alleged CEO killer, Luigi Mangione, denied bail, as many people are sympathizing with him online tonight. And on Yelp, the McDonald's, where he was apprehended, has been hit with a flood of one-star reviews, calling the employees, quote, snitches and rats.
This Ivy League hottie named Luigi is the Robin Hood that we never knew that we needed.
I listened to Luigi's manifesto this morning 3 times and I cried. Honestly, it's beautiful and I agree with him.
CEO killer Luigi Mangione,
Hey, hold on.
denied bail, as many people.
I wanted to stop it right there when she was talking about the manifesto. That manifesto that was online was fake.
Ooh.
Now they did say that he had like he had 3 pages of notes on him or something when he was arrested, but the one that they had been posting on X and online, that one was fake. So people was reading it and they were sympathizing with him and everything like that, and it wasn't even true. It wasn't even the real thing.
Exactly. So it's like, you got to be careful with, because people are going to do stuff like that with these manifestos, because a lot of people are into that. Just be careful what you do, because in a press conference, the man said the manifesto was not online. So it's like, I will go to the first-hand information. A lot of people are going to these TikTok people, and it's like, okay, get your information there and go back and do your own fact check. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of weird to me how people are really calling this man a hero when you watch him murder somebody online, but then you condemn somebody like Jigga when it's all speculation. It's just crazy how this world is becoming right now.
Nah, for real. I was reading the comments. My bad if I'm a little slow on the comments, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working the back end, so this our first stream back, so it might be a little struggle streaming. You know what I'm saying? So
little struggle stream.
Y'all stay with us. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, It's gonna get greater later. You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying about the healthcare system in this country is messed up, man. I mean, you can blame Obamacare all you want, but it was messed up way before that. In other countries like the UK, they have free healthcare for their residents, for everyone. But we live in an extremely capitalist country, which means everything comes at a price. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So, I mean, you look at Big Pharma, you want to talk about drug dealers, you look at Big Pharma. Big Pharma is the biggest drug dealer.
that's what
They
Joe was
making
just saying.
they making billions by pushing medication on people. I mean, you got drive-through pharmacies now. You know what I'm saying? You drive up, get your medication, and go.
Yeah,
So I mean, if he did do it, I get it. I get his point of view. I just don't agree with his actions.
and that's what I'm saying right there. I get your point of view. You're a smart dude. Go fight it. Go fight the laws on this. Go figure out how to bring action through grassroots. But instead, you take the primal thought process to just go eliminate the CEO who isn't even the owner. It's like, come on, he's running this company. Go get the people. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, man.
No
He
doubt.
thinking big, not big enough.
He did retain a high priced lawyer. So I wanted to look at this next news clip too. So let's get into that.
They have a gun on him in Pennsylvania, allegedly, that matches to the ballistics at the scene. They have a 3-page letter on him, which the police are describing as a claim of responsibility, where he talks about the what and the why. They have fingerprints that are on his fingers that allegedly match fingerprints that are on a phone discarded at the scene, a water bottle, and a power bar wrapping. So
sloppy.
When you get to the elements of a good prosecution, forensic evidence, motive, means, opportunity, as Karen framed in her interview before she was representing him, it's all there. Now, it doesn't mean it can't be challenged. That's what a trial's about.
That he's sloppy. People call him a professional and all this. Dude is just an irrational crybaby, in my opinion. Like, you didn't get your way. You probably spent a couple thousand. You probably ran a slight scheme. That's how these people do. They know how to get their money back from the insurance. So you run a slight scheme. They probably should have honored it. They didn't honor it. Now you're mad. You want to kill somebody. That's my scenario of what I'm thinking. But my main thing I'm thinking is, I know you're a smart guy, but how you know that they about to have a meeting at this building? Like, the way you caught up with dude is suspicious because he waited in line for, they say he waited there for probably like 10, 12 hours or something I'm hearing. So how you know he's going to be there? Let's do was a creature of habit. How do you know he's about to be there is my main thing.
I don't know. I mean, it could have been big money behind it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
He could just be the fall guy.
Yeah.
But
something going on.
I just wanted to touch base on that. I know it was, a trending topic. Don't want to dive too deep in it like we did with Jay-Z. So I'm gonna move on to this. You remember the lady that shot the black lady through the door because she didn't want her kids playing close to her house?
Yeah.
The lady didn't want the black lady's kids playing close to her house?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she got sentenced the other day.
Like a Florida woman who shot and killed her neighbor is headed to prison. It's a case that prompted national outrage.
I am so sorry that I took AJ's life. I never intended to kill her.
Susan Lorenz apologized to the children of AJ Owens before the judge sentenced her to 25 years in prison. Lorenz denied race had anything to do with the shooting in June of 2023 that led to a manslaughter conviction. The white woman shot through the front door of her Ocala apartment, killing a black woman who had been knocking on her door. The women were having a dispute over children playing near the shooter's home. Lorenz said that she feared for her life, but prosecutors said that Owens was unarmed and outside the locked apartment and posed no imminent danger.
So what you think about that?
Like Kendrick said in a new album, it's not enough. At 25 years, that's not enough. I mean, I kind of followed this story from the beginning. Like the lady was totally in the wrong. She was talking about these kids playing outside of her window. When you live in apartments, kids are going to play outside your window. You don't own you own your little square, your little foot. That's it. These people outside, these kids playing outside the window. It's an empty lot. That's where they're going to play at. So she's been picking with this lady, this black lady. The black lady been handling how we going to handle it. So the cops been getting called. The cops been telling the lady, the white lady, calm down. Kids are going to play. You don't own the spot. You can't tell them not to play. So this time, I guess she hit the kid in the foot with a toy. The kid was going to tell his mom. Mom was beating on the door, and the lady shot through the door. It's like, y'all been having problems. You need more than 25. You need life. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to kill this lady. You didn't open your front door. You didn't try to resolve it, and you've been irate since the lady moved there. It's just too much for me.
I agree. I don't have one iota of compassion for this lady, but I
Nah.
will say, we as black people need to be careful on how we deal with certain situations. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
And this happened in Florida, so she could have possibly got off if she had the right jury on the stand your ground law, even though she shot through the door. I mean, I've seen stranger things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised when she got convicted because I was like, oh, Florida, she gonna get away with it. That's basically open season on niggas over there, man.
And you know what? I agree, but they knew they couldn't justify this one just because of the documented paper trail that's already there, and even the neighbors. The neighbors was going along with the black mom, like, no, this lady's always been messing with these kids, and she has a thing for this lady. I think she told the lady, "I'm gonna kill you" one time. You know what I'm saying? It's on body cam with the police, so it's like they knew if they would have tried to let this one go, it would have been some problems. It's too much.
Nah, for real. And then again, you shooting blindly through the door. You don't know if she had her kids standing right there in front of her. You know what I'm saying? To confront. You know how people have their kids standing in front of them saying, "This is
Oh
my
yeah,
child," and yeah, don't be doing that. That kid could have been standing right there, man.
yeah, I totally agree. It,
So I
it, it,
mean, we're already looked at just by the color of our skin. We're looked at as the aggressor in the situation anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm just
yep.
saying, man, we have to be more careful and conscious
Of how we
when,
handle things.
yeah, dealing with certain situations. You know what I'm saying?
Even with our interaction with the police, we can't be just because we know that they handle us a certain type of way. We can't be too rowdy. You're gonna have to go take me to go see the judge because you don't want the officer to be the judge and the jury right there on the streets. So go talk to
Exactly.
someone who might be a little more sane. And you got to handle your neighbors like that. And you got to handle people like that in public. Period. Because people are off their rocker. As you can see, that'll be their claim to fame to take you out. So handle people. Just be and be mindful that just because you try to handle it the best way, they still could act crazy. So, protect yourself the best way. But start by not causing more conflict and try to figure out a better solution while still getting their butts in trouble.
Yeah, don't escalate the situation. Try to de-escalate it. But when
Basically.
it comes
Yeah.
to your kids, man, you know what I'm saying? Just motherfuckers don't have no chill sometimes. But
That's
so
facts.
speaking of judge, do y'all remember this?
Mr. Redden, is there anything you want to say on your own behalf before I pronounce sentence?
So basically, I would like to tell the courts here, like, based on my criminal history, like, I feel that, like, I should be, like, sent to prison for a second time.
Have you looked at your criminal history? Have you looked at your criminal history?
I actually just, I looked at it.
I mean, you lived it, I
I
suppose.
just looked at it, yeah.
Yeah. Shake up. I think it's time that you get a taste of something else because I just can't with that history. In accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada. Mr. Redden, is there anything you want to say on your...
Hold on. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. That was all over.
Yeah, so dude went to court for that, man. They gave him 24 to 65 years for doing that. I mean, he tried to talk the judge into giving him a lighter sentence, but that judge wasn't feeling it. It was a different judge, of course, but Yeah, that judge, he wasn't trying to hear. She wasn't trying to hear what he was trying to say. So let's listen to how he was trying to justify his actions.
And didn't want to believe that I had mental problems, you know. I started seeing spirits November 2022. I'm not making excuses for my actions, but I'm saying I'm not a bad person. And I know that I did not intend to kill Mary Kay Holthus. I know I cared about her well-being, Judge Johnson, you know. And I heard her say, I think it's time for a taste of something else. I saw nothing but red, and I don't remember doing anything except for jumping on top of her and doing this to her robe. I was like, why are you doing this to me? That's why I wanted to ask her if I think I know myself, but I'm not really sure. That's the only thing I could come up with. I had 11 months, but I can't really come up with anything. But I know that I cared about Judge Mary Kay Holthus' well-being, you know? That's all. I didn't know.
That boy say he saw red.
It's
He
because
just snapped.
it seems like he's one of those type of people that don't accept, you know, the responsibility. Not the he don't accept the truth of the matter of the things that he's doing. It's like, bruh, your parents probably didn't put you in timeout enough because you're not accepting the consequences that comes with your actions, and you want people to let you off, and everything's gonna be fine. Everything's not gonna be fine all the time, and your actions is what's making it worse each time. I think he was facing what, a couple of years probably.
Yeah, he was
Instead of
facing a couple of
probation.
years. That's it.
You're facing a couple of years instead of probation, and because you're not disciplined enough in your emotions, you take off on a judge, and then you're facing about 65 years.
Yeah, he clearly wasn't thinking of the consequences. He cooked now though. 24 to 65 years. Man, and you gotta serve.
I've never heard of sentences like that. I thought it was like 65 years, but you have to serve at least 24. I've never heard of 24 to 65. That's a
Me
big
neither.
margin.
I mean, but I don't know what state they in. You know what I'm saying? Different states have different laws.
That's facts.
I mean,
So
it's
I mean,
cool.
he could easily do 10 years and be out. That'd be half of the 24. You know what I'm saying? Be out on probation for a while.
I could have seen if he was sentenced, you know, if he had 99 or something to act out like that on the judge, but you doing a couple of year bid, man. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's a couple year bid. It ain't that big of a deal. Calm down.
He would have been out in like 9 months.
Exactly. Now you got 10 years, 9 years to be out.
Nah, for real, probably more than that. I think he might have to serve half of that 25 before he even come up for parole.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's get into some Diddy. He got more legal troubles. Man, did you see that CNN interview with one of his male accusers?
Nah, I ain't seen that one.
We gonna get into that, but y'all know Diddy was denied the third time for bail, so now he not trying to get bailed anymore. He just accepted the fact that he gonna be in there until May when he go to court.
Man, at the end of the day, I feel like they're doing the same thing that they did to Thug. And at the end of the day, you think about it, Thug really was about to go scot-free, but he just couldn't take sitting in that cell no more.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Horrible decision. I can't believe his attorney fighting the judge, but you don't fight your client for making a dumbass decision like that.
They was trying to talk him out of it, but I guess, you know, you can't see your girl, you can't see your kids crying for you to come home, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he just felt like he take the probation. I mean, but it wouldn't have ended that quick either. You know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't have ended that quick. Like the attorney said, he had 3 more months to a year left in jail before they had let him go. You got to play the long run when you're dealing with these legal issues. But that's what I'm saying with Diddy. Like, this no bail stuff don't make sense. I be seeing people commit murder and be out on bail. I'm like, dude, just pop. I know, dude, just pop. Dude, he out at the grocery store. Like,
well, the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch, he has sex trafficking allegations against him also, and they granted him a $20 million bail. So this last time that Diddy went to court, I thought the judge was going to give him bail because the judge was asking all kind of questions and stuff like that. But then the judge turned him down because he had been trying to contact witnesses while he been locked up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So yeah, that chick from Danity Kane, that black chick, he had been trying to contact her. They said he called her over 1,000 times. I mean 100 times, and he was using other people's accounts to try to get in touch with different
man,
people.
he probably don't even know Shawty a witness because they haven't even gave him his discovery. He don't even know who's really having these claims against him other than Cassie, and she ain't even on the lawsuit. I
Yeah,
think
but
one of
he trying to get people on his side. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing with witness tampering. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, facts.
But somebody getting fired because somebody took this shot of Diddy in court, and you know, in federal court, they're not supposed to be any cameras.
I have in front of me an indictment containing the charges against you, and it has 3 counts.
Where Diddy at?
You are charged with
He
racketeering.
right there. You gonna see him. The camera gonna move.
Oh,
You
I
see
see
him
him.
on the
Yeah.
back row.
Engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other
Yeah, somebody get.
trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. In addition, you are.
Damn, Diddy.
That's enough of that, though. I'm just saying. But hey, check out what this male accuser had to say. And he was actually a bodyguard. Yeah, he was there to be a bodyguard. So check it out.
According to your lawsuit, you were hired by a security firm to work security at one of the infamous white parties that was thrown by Sean Combs in the Hamptons.
Security.
What was
not
that
necessarily a
experience
bodyguard.
like?
At first, he was incredibly friendly, very gracious.
So you had a friendly chat, and then, according to your lawsuit, at some point later in the night, Sean Combs himself offered you a drink. This didn't come from staff or someone holding a tray of drinks. It came from him directly.
Correct. The first drink started to have some effect on me, and I just thought, wow, these are really strong drinks. It wasn't until the second drink, and it was already too late, that I realized that there was something wrong with the drinks. Sadly, Sean Combs was waiting in the wings.
You allege that you were forcibly pushed into an SUV by Sean Combs. That act alone, according to your lawsuit, left you in considerable pain. And then once inside the vehicle, your lawsuit says plaintiff was held down by Combs, who overpowered him while he struggled to escape due to the effects of the drugs in his system. And it goes on to say that he sodomized you.
I was screaming. I was telling him to stop. It was incredibly painful. And he was acting like it was nothing. And he seemed...
So what you think?
Man, first of all, I'm just thinking like, you talking about these drinks. Who are prepping these drinks? I know Diddy don't got time to be sitting here prepping these drinks and taking advantage of grown men and women and children. It's like, come on, bro. This stuff sounds hellacious. I don't really understand. What about you?
I don't know, but one of the dudes on his label did say that, like, when they be at the clubs and stuff, they would put drugs in the drinks. He said they would drug certain bottles of Moet, and Diddy would tell them, don't touch those bottles. Those bottles not for y'all. You know what I'm saying? They for, like, the females that come in there and stuff like that. So, I mean, it could have happened, and it might not have happened. I mean, it's too many lawsuits out there to try to decipher which ones are real and which ones are just a money grab. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it seems like they all might be money grabs. So go ahead and put some real evidence up. Don't we need some concrete evidence and not this circumstantial? Like, bring forth you going to the hospital and getting a rape kit done, or getting a toxicology report done, or making a report that same day or weekend when you thought about it to the police. It's like, you guys aren't taking the proper steps. None of y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Why you wait this long? Why you wait this long?
All of y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
At first with Cosby, I'm like, well, you know what I'm saying? Rape victims, they don't want people to know what's really going on. But it's like, all you guys never told nobody? Like, what's going on with that? That's crazy, man. Y'all just taking down these black billionaires, making